Look, Americans cherish freedom, right? We generally don't want the government telling us what we have to do. But we're also a people that are capable of making rational and logical decisions for ourselves when we're provided clear and accurate information. And so instead of spending time telling people what we're going to make them do to prevent the spread of COVID, here's some facts that I think people can make decisions based on. There's a new COVID variant, and it's spreading much faster than the original one because it's easier to catch. Now, if you are vaccinated, your chances of getting it are a lot lower than if you're not vaccinated. And if you're vaccinated and you still get it, which you can, your chances of winding up in the hospital are incredibly low. But if you're not vaccinated, you may get it. You may have just a miserable experience, but you'll be okay. But if you're not vaccinated, there's also a chance that you could wind up in a hospital. Even, by the way, if you're otherwise healthy. We're seeing that now. Now, as for children and teenagers, the chances are that if they get it, they're going to be fine after a few days. But unlike the first wave of COVID, we are seeing children in hospitals and even in intensive care. And that's something we didn't see the first time around. Now look, those are the facts based on what we know about COVID right now. In America, you are free to decide what you want to do with that information. I personally think it makes sense to get vaccinated. And I personally hope that more people will decide to do it, because what it would mean is that there'd be less people being locked up at home for 10 days, less people having to go to the hospital, and frankly, less people would be dying from a disease that they do not have to die from.